The fingerprinting lab was really interesting, and I really enjoyed the workout.
Hey, guys. Sorry I'm late. That mural project, let me tell you, was just incredible. Talk about working for the future.
Yeah, planning for the future is a good idea. Speaking of that, Janet, what do you have planned for the future?
I could really see myself pursuing a career in the FBI. What do I need to do?
Well, you have to work hard in school, do well, stay out of trouble, and most importantly, avoid the temptation of drugs.
That's right, I heard that. Who needs them?
Not us.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what we do need to do. We need to get Janet in some civilian clothes to go over to Hogan's Alley.
Hogan's Alley?
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With mental fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With mental fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, mental freshness. Fresh goes better with mental fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
So I'm like casually leaning. Like in a doorway. We know it's there. I'm like sitting there like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, trying to hide this in.
No, it's good.
I can't keep my hands like this all day.
Oxycute 'em.
But how?
Zap the bacteria and oil with Oxy 10.
Yeah, Oxy.
Even a dermatologist can't prescribe a stronger level.
Zap that stuff, zap the zig.
Guaranteed.
Logic, man, the most powerful force in the universe.
It's a physical sensation. Team Spirit, the only antiperspirant made for our generation. Team Spirit, supplied cool fragrances to keep you dry. Team Spirit, it's the harder you play, the harder it works. Team Spirit, that's for you by Lennon.
Combos versus pretzels. By filling crunchy baked pretzels with spicy nacho cheese, Combos crushes ordinary pretzels. Try Combos. They're the one snack that's twice as good.
It's 2 hours of Nest and Nurses. At 8/7 Central, a dream come true when superstar Garth Brooks leaves empty nest awestruck.
Do you know Victor Mo?
And Arfie the Wonder Dog guest stars on Nurses. At 9/8 Central, it's another empty nest and a touchy-feely new Nurses. Garth Brooks kicks off 2 hours of Nest Nurses, NBC Tonight.
Hey, you guys have done a great job so far, but here's where all the training pays off. Hogan's Alley.
Alley? It's a town.
It's built to look like one, and it was actually designed after our architect took a tour of some of your Hollywood studio sets.
How do you guys like to talk and call with the FBI?
Here, they'll come face-to-face with crime scenes, they'll gather evidence and question witnesses and apprehend dangerous criminals. We've got a bank, a hotel, a post office, you name it, it's here at Hogan's Alley.
How important are guns to FBI agents?
They're very important. And even though an agent infrequently uses his gun, he has to be responsible for it 24 hours a day. During training, agents spend weeks learning how to avoid misidentifying targets and how to handle their weapons properly. No matter whose hand the gun is in, they're dangerous weapons and should be treated that way. We'll be using these plastic guns for your safety. Have either of you fired a real gun?
Yeah, I fired a gun at the police firing range.
Well, that's the right way to do it. But unfortunately, many people are killed with guns every year, even though they're accidents.
Plastic's fine.
According to my schedule, it looks like about time for a bank robbery.
Bank robbery just occurred. Bank of Hogan. Suspect has fled.
Come on, guys, let's go. Okay, guys, don't go rushing in. Before you start in, take a look around to make sure there are no suspects inside. Let's go.
It looks clear.
Okay, since you guys are the first ones on the scene, you have to hurry up and interview the witnesses and find out what happened.
So what did the suspect look like?
He was pretty tall, over 6 feet.
He wore a jacket and jeans.
He had short brown hair.
Okay, now you say you saw the vehicle they drove off in. What did it look like?
Well, it was the Grand Prix, burgundy.
Good job on the interviews, agents. Now we've got to radio the information back to headquarters.
There was one man. He left in a 1983 Grand Prix burgundy.
Station Delaconcha, we have a positive ID on that vehicle at the Hogan Hotel. Proceed with caution.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, this part of the training takes weeks to learn, so I'm only going to show you one method of room entry. As you come up the stairs and move down the hall, be as quiet as possible so as not to tip off the suspect. Mario, you go in first, and Janet, you cover him. If you see the suspect, get him down as quickly as you can and watch for any weapons.
Freeze, FBI! Get your hands up! Get down on your knees! Face the other way! All right, put your hands behind your back.
Okay, guys, that was pretty good. Pretty good. Exercise is over. You can let him go now.
Wait a second. How do we know if this guy really is innocent?
Well, if he's not innocent, you got to take him home with you.
But I ate a lot of food. Oh, okay. You're innocent.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, hug a little longer, stay close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew and say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
I called the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, chang-chang, walla-walla bing-bang. That means play Dr. Mario on Game Boy or NES. Chang-chang, walla-walla bing-bang. I beat the witch doctor, and this is what he said. He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, chang-chang, walla-walla bing-bang, ooh-ee, ah-ah. And then he struck my head. Monday, Will hires an ex-con to be the new butler. One problem.
We was wrong!
It's an all-new Fresh Prince. Then it's another boring day at Blossoms, except the girls totaled the car.
We're stopping.
Grandpa got married.
No way!
And Joey's come down with bikini vision.
Hello.
Oh, please.
It's an all-new NBC Monday.
Mario, Janet, I'd like for you to meet Mr. Tony Daniels, the assistant director in charge of the academy.
Mario, Janet, my agents tell me you've excelled in the training and both finished at the top of your class, so I'd like to present you with your certificate, making you honorary special agents.
All right.
Mario, Janet,
Thank you, sir.
congratulations.
Thanks for a great adventure.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
This is so cool. Look at this. Well, that's it for this week. Until next week, keep it cool and keep it safe. And hey, wait a minute. Excuse me, sir. These certificates are great and everything, but don't we get badges? If you'd like your adventure to come true, write Name Your Adventure, P.O. Box 7304 506, North Hollywood, California 91603.
Coming up next, it's NBA Inside Stuff. Not your normal sports rap, not your normal announcers, but who wants normal? NBA Inside Stuff, next.
Wait till your father gets home.
Say you find yourself in an angry situation, somebody insults you or something. Here's a technique I think works every time. It's called being cool. You tell yourself you're not gonna let some fool force you into cracking his skull, and then you try and talk it out. If that doesn't work, you turn and you walk away. Guess what? You won the fight. Because a guy who uses his head first has more guts than any guy who uses his fist. Peace.
These birds teach kids a lesson they'll never forget. When the zoo's Birds of Prey show visits local schools, kids get a close-up look at these majestic creatures. What better way to learn about the important link between healthy animals and a clean environment? Portland General Electric and the Washington Park Zoo are proud to offer this program to local schools. Call the zoo to find out how you can bring this show to your school for a learning experience of a lifetime.
Isn't it time you treated your family to a one-week Disney World vacation in Orlando, Florida? Now you can, courtesy of Blazer's Choice. Grand prize includes air travel and accommodations from Ozamano Travel Service, passes to Disney World and Epcot Center, and Orlando Magic tickets. Find entries on the Blazer page in This Week magazine or the Oregonian Food Day section, or call the Blazers office. Blazer's Choice is presented by Alpenrose Dairy, Colgate-Palmolive, Flavor Pack, Boyd's Coffee, Gatorade, Mother's Cookies, and Steinfeld's.
Northwest Encounters with Sea Monsters. Ghosts and Bigfoot. Monday at 6:30.